We're in what is called the Cultural Center, just a few miles above downtown Detroit along Woodward Avenue. This is the DIA, Detroit Institute of Art, which is one of the jewels of the city of Detroit, which is visited by tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people throughout the year. The Detroit Institute of Art is considered a world-class institution, which is home to some of the masterpieces of Monet, Diego Rivera, just to simply name a few. Last week, Kevyn Orr, who is the emergency manager, which was also the unelected dictator appointed by Governor Rick Snyder, he proposed last week that the masterpieces be sold off as part of the paying off the bonds to the Wall Street investors. And essentially, if the artwork is sold off, not only will it end up in the hands of private collectors, but also will be an attack on the cultural rights of the vast majority, particularly that of the working class.
I feel like that would be terrible because I like the DIA and I like coming here and bringing my students here. I teach 4th grade.
We're for the expansion of public education. You know, what we're saying is that there's billions of dollars that can be invested rather than spending money on a war or bailout of the banks.
Yeah.
They're estimating the artwork to be at $2.5 billion. And if the creditors accept the selling off of the artwork, it would only amount to 10 cents on every dollar. I'm expressing my opposition to the attempt by Kevyn Orr.
Yeah, to sell everything off. I hear that pretty soon they might be auctioning off items, so I thought I'd better see it in its royal glory before it might be compromised.
You can't put a city up for rummage sale. I mean, you can't do that. If you don't leave no seed to grow something later.
And
if you dig up the seeds like the DA, these are seeds that grow, and for years and years down the line, you dig that seed and then what you gonna plant there? Nothing.
These are barbarians at the gate. There's nothing that they won't do in order to satisfy their hunger, to make a profit.
I'm opposed to selling any art from the DIE. That's a treasure.
We just voted on the millage in Oakland County so we can come to the DIA for free, and now they're talking about selling off the art.
You wanted to make sure it was here,
right?
So it could be a
for
time
my kids and grandkids and everybody else to be able to see it. My first time coming, and I wanted to come before they sold all the art. My name's Joe, and I work for Happy's Pizza.
And I'm Christy Luff, and I work for E&E Manufacturing.
What we're saying is that leisure is a social right, and it belongs. So it's not. We don't kind of oppose workers having a job and people just enjoying art. We're saying is that they should be entitled to both.
Right.
I've known the DIA for a long time, and I've gone there when I was a kid. This isn't fair. All this art in the DIA, all these young kids that go in there, they have a right to see this. It can inspire them to do great things. This shouldn't happen. I love the DIA. I'm a member. I've gone there tons of times. I've seen this art, and I like it a lot, and this shouldn't happen.
The Detroit Institute of Art should be maintained as well as improved in order to preserve the cultural heritage of not only of Detroit, but also the achievements that have been made by humanity that resides inside these walls for the public to view, as well as for future generations. And I'm against the attack being made of selling off artwork because it would be a blow to humanity as a whole.